Welcome to our journey into the majestic world of eagles. It is here, high above the landscapes that stretch below, that these magnificent raptors carve out their existence, symbols of power, freedom, and untamed wilderness. For centuries, they have captivated our imaginations, their keen eyes surveying vast territories, their powerful wings carrying them effortlessly on the currents of the air. Their lives, from the moment they crack through their shell to their reign as apex predators, are a testament to the raw beauty and intricate design of the natural world. Today, we'll uncover 8 fascinating facts about their life cycle and habitat. We will venture into their lofty domains, observe the tender moments between a mother and her young, and marvel at the incredible adaptations that allow them to thrive. We shall explore the very essence of what it means to be an eagle, from the precarious beginnings of a hatchling to the awe-inspiring prowess of a fully grown bird. This is a story of dedication, survival, and the enduring spirit of one of nature's most iconic creatures. Join me, Daniel, as we soar into their world, seeking to understand the delicate balance of their existence, the challenges they face, and the profound connections they share with their environment and their offspring. We will witness the tireless efforts of eagle mothers, the remarkable development of their young, and the breathtaking landscapes they call home. Prepare to be astonished by the intricate details of their lives, a narrative woven into the very fabric of the wild. Our exploration begins in the eyrie, the eagle's formidable nest, often perched precariously on a cliff edge or nestled high in the canopy of an ancient tree. Here, within the protective confines of a meticulously constructed shell, a new life stirs. The eagle egg, typically a chalky white or pale blue, is a marvel of natural engineering, strong enough to withstand the weight of an incubating parent, yet fragile enough to yield to the determined efforts of the chick within. The incubation period, a time of patient waiting, can last for over a month, a testament to the dedication of the parent birds. The moment of hatching, known as pipping, is a monumental struggle for the tiny creature inside. Using a specialized egg tooth on the tip of its beak, the chick painstakingly chips away at its calcareous prison. This can be an arduous process, sometimes taking several days, a first test of endurance in a life that will be full of challenges. The parent eagles, ever watchful, may offer gentle encouragement but largely allow the chick to complete this vital task independently, a crucial step in its journey to the outside world. Emerging exhausted, wet and utterly vulnerable, the newly hatched eaglet is a far cry from the majestic bird it will one day become. Covered in a fine downy fuzz, often grey or white, it is blind for the first few days, its movements weak and uncoordinated. Its primary instincts are simple: to seek warmth from its mother and to gape for food. The world, for now, is a blur of sensations, dominated by the comforting presence of its parent and the urgent need for sustenance. In these early days, the eaglet is entirely dependent on its mother and sometimes the father for survival. It cannot regulate its own body temperature and requires constant brooding to shield it from the harsh elements, be it the biting cold of a mountain squall or the intense heat of the midday sun. The parent bird acts as a living incubator, a feathered shield against the unpredictable forces of nature, ensuring the fragile hatchling remains safe and warm beneath its protective plumage. Food brought to the nest by the diligent parents is torn into minuscule, easily digestible pieces. The mother eagle, with surprising tenderness, will delicately place these morsels into the gaping beaks of her offspring. This act of feeding is repeated countless times a day, a relentless cycle of hunting and provisioning that fuels the rapid growth of the young birds. The eaglets, initially weak, begin to gain strength with each passing day, their small bodies transforming at an astonishing rate. The nest, a chaotic jumble of sticks, grasses and softer linings, becomes their entire world. It is a place of intense activity, a nursery where the dramas of sibling rivalry and the daily struggle for survival unfold. Often multiple eggs are laid and the chicks hatch asynchronously, meaning there can be a significant size difference between siblings. This can lead to competition for food, a stark reminder of nature's unyielding principles where only the fittest may ultimately thrive. As the days turn into weeks, the initial downy coat is gradually replaced by a thicker, woollier layer of feathers, providing better insulation. Their eyes open, revealing the keen vision that will one day serve them so well. They become more active, exploring the confines of their nest, preening their developing feathers and beginning to awkwardly flap their tiny wings, innate stirrings of the incredible power that lies dormant within them. This period is a critical foundation for the challenges of fledging that lie ahead. The role of the mother eagle in the early life of her offspring is one of extraordinary dedication and tireless effort. From the moment the eggs are laid, she becomes the primary caregiver, her instincts finely tuned to the needs of her developing brood. Her commitment is absolute, a powerful force of nature ensuring the continuation of her lineage. She is the guardian, the provider, and the first teacher, shaping the destiny of the young eagles under her care. Incubation is a period of immense patience. The mother eagle will sit steadfastly on her eggs for weeks on end, often in harsh weather conditions, turning them gently with her beak to ensure even warmth. She relies on her mate to bring her food during this vulnerable time, though she too will take brief foraging trips when necessary. Her focus is unwavering, her body a living shield against the elements, protecting the precious life developing within each egg. Once the chicks have hatched, her responsibilities multiply exponentially. The eaglets are utterly helpless, and the mother provides constant warmth, brooding them beneath her expansive wings and soft breast feathers. She's acutely aware of temperature changes, shielding them from the scorching sun or the chilling rain. Her presence is a constant source of comfort and security for the vulnerable young, a buffer against the often unforgiving world outside the nest. Feeding the ravenous chicks is a demanding, almost continuous task. The mother eagle, often with prey supplied by her mate, will meticulously tear small, manageable pieces of flesh from the catch. With remarkable gentleness, given her powerful beak, she offers these morsels to each chick. She must ensure each eaglet receives enough nourishment, a difficult balancing act, especially if there is a hierarchy among the siblings. This process of careful feeding is crucial for their rapid growth and development. Beyond warmth and food, the mother eagle is also the primary defender of the nest. Her keen eyesight constantly scans the surroundings for any potential threats, rival eagles, predatory mammals, or even curious humans. Any perceived danger is met with fierce aggression. She will launch into the air, talons extended, uttering piercing calls, a formidable guardian prepared to risk her own life to protect her young. Her courage is a vital component of their survival. As the eaglets grow, the mother's role subtly shifts. While still providing food and protection, she also begins to model behaviors that they will need to learn. They watch her preen, observe her interactions with her mate, and see her react to the environment. These early observations are the first lessons in what it means to be an eagle, imprinting crucial survival skills long before they are ready to leave the nest. Her actions are a living textbook for her offspring. The bond between the mother eagle and her chicks is palpable, a deep instinctual connection forged through constant care and shared experience. It is a relationship built on dependence and devotion, a fundamental aspect of the eagle's life cycle. This maternal investment is immense, a significant expenditure of energy and resources, all dedicated to ensuring that her young have the best possible chance of surviving to adulthood and one day raising families of their own. The diet of an eagle family is a direct reflection of the surrounding habitat and the remarkable hunting prowess of the parent birds. Sustaining rapidly growing eaglets requires a constant supply of protein-rich food, and the parents, particularly the male in the early stages while the female broods, become relentless providers. Their hunting skills, honed over years, are now critical for the survival of the next generation. The choice of prey is varied, showcasing their adaptability as apex predators. Fish often form a substantial part of the diet for many eagle species, particularly those residing near large bodies of water, such as rivers, lakes, or coastlines. Bald eagles, for instance, are renowned for their spectacular fishing abilities, snatching prey from the water's surface with unerring accuracy using their powerful talons. These fish, often sizable, are then transported back to the eyrie, sometimes over considerable distances, a testament to their strength and determination. Beyond aquatic prey, eagles are also formidable hunters of small to medium-sized mammals. Rabbits, hares, squirrels, and marmots can all feature on the menu, depending on local availability. The eagle's legendary eyesight allows it to spot these often camouflaged creatures from great heights, followed by a swift, silent dive to secure the meal. The element of surprise, combined with formidable talons, makes them incredibly effective terrestrial hunters. Other birds too can fall prey to eagles, especially slower flying species or the young of ground nesting birds. From waterfowl to gulls, an eagle will seize an opportunity if it presents itself. This dietary flexibility is a key advantage, allowing them to thrive in diverse environments and adapt to seasonal changes in prey availability. They are opportunistic feeders, rarely passing up a chance for a nutritious meal that can be brought back to the nest. Once the prey is brought to the nest, the mother eagle typically takes charge of its preparation for the young chicks. Her powerful beak, designed for tearing flesh, is used with surprising delicacy. She will carefully rip off small, bite-sized pieces, ensuring they are suitable for the tiny eaglets to swallow. This meticulous process is vital, as the young chicks are incapable of tearing apart larger prey items themselves in their earliest days. As the eaglets grow larger and stronger, their appetites increase dramatically. The parents must intensify their hunting efforts to keep up with the demand. It is not uncommon to see multiple food deliveries to the nest throughout the day. The nest itself often becomes littered with the remnants of past meals, bones, fur, and feathers, a stark testament to the predatory efficiency of the parent birds and the voracious nature of their offspring. The type of food brought to the nest does more than just provide sustenance. It also subtly educates the young eagles. They observe the prey items, becoming familiar with the look and smell of their future food sources. This early exposure is part of their learning process, preparing them for the day when they too will need to hunt independently to survive. The larder of the nest is in essence their first classroom in the art of predation. Chapter 4: Kingdoms of the Sky, where eagles reign. Eagles, as majestic rulers of the avian world, command a diverse array of habitats across the globe, each species adapted to the unique challenges and opportunities presented by its environment. Their presence is often indicative of a healthy, thriving ecosystem, as these apex predators rely on a robust food chain beneath them. From towering mountain ranges to expansive coastlines, their choice of home is dictated by the availability of prey and suitable nesting sites. Many eagle species, like the golden eagle, favor rugged, mountainous terrain and open country. Here, the vast, uninterrupted vistas provide excellent visibility for spotting prey from afar, and the updrafts created by mountain slopes allow for effortless soaring, conserving precious energy. Cliffs and rocky outcrops offer secure, inaccessible locations for their large nests, protecting them from terrestrial predators and providing a commanding view of their territory. Coastal regions and areas surrounding large inland bodies of water are prime habitats for fish-eating eagles, such as the bald eagle or the African fish eagle. These environments offer an abundant and readily available food source. Tall, mature trees near the water's edge are often chosen for nesting, providing both a good vantage point for hunting and easy access to their aquatic hunting grounds. The sight of an eagle snatching a fish from the water is a quintessential image of these habitats. Vast forests, both coniferous and deciduous, also serve as homes for various eagle species, including the harpy eagle in the rainforests of Central and South America, or the Steller's sea eagle in the forests of Northeast Asia. These forest eagles are adapted to navigating through dense canopy, often preying on arboreal mammals or larger birds. The towering trees within these forests provide the necessary structure and seclusion for their enormous nests. Some eagles are remarkably adaptable, capable of thriving in a range of environments from semi-deserts to grasslands, provided there is sufficient prey and nesting opportunities. Their ability to exploit different food sources and utilize varied landscapes underscores their evolutionary success. However, all eagle habitats share common requirements: a sustainable prey base, minimal human disturbance, and suitable structures for building their large, enduring nests. The health of an eagle's habitat is paramount to its survival. Pollution, deforestation, and human encroachment can have devastating impacts on eagle populations by reducing prey availability, destroying nesting sites, or introducing toxins into the food chain. Conservation efforts therefore often focus on protecting and restoring these vital ecosystems, ensuring that these magnificent birds have the space and resources they need to flourish. Ultimately, an eagle's habitat is more than just a physical location. It is its kingdom, a territory fiercely defended and intimately known. It is where they hunt, breed and raise their young, a stage upon which the dramatic saga of their lives unfolds. The soaring flight of an eagle over its domain is a powerful symbol of wildness and the intricate connections that bind all living things to the landscapes they inhabit. Chapter 5: The Aerated Cradle, Engineering a Home. The eagle's nest, or eyrie, is far more than a mere collection of sticks. It is a monumental feat of avian engineering, a fortress built to withstand the elements and protect the precious cargo within. These structures are among the largest nests built by any bird, often used and added to year after year, growing to truly impressive dimensions. The choice of location and the construction process are critical for the successful rearing of young eagles. Eagles typically select nesting sites that offer a commanding view of the surrounding territory and provide a degree of inaccessibility to potential predators. Tall, sturdy trees, often the tallest in a stand, are favored by many species, particularly those in forested regions. Cliff faces, rocky ledges, and even man-made structures in some adaptable populations can also serve as ideal foundations for an eyrie, offering natural defense and elevation. The construction of the nest is a collaborative effort between the male and female eagle, a behavior that often strengthens their pair bond. They will meticulously gather large sticks and branches, sometimes breaking them directly from trees with their powerful beaks and talons, and transport them to the chosen site. These form the primary structure, woven together to create a massive, sturdy platform. The sheer size of some nests can be astonishing, weighing hundreds, sometimes even thousands of pounds. Year after year, if the breeding season is successful, the same pair of eagles will often return to their established eyrie. Before laying eggs, they will undertake a period of nestorations, adding fresh material to the existing structure. This annual refurbishment not only reinforces the nest, but also ensures it remains relatively clean and well maintained. Over decades, a single nest can grow to be several meters deep and wide, a testament to the enduring nature of the eagle's home. The interior of the nest cup, where the eggs will be laid and the chicks raised, is lined with softer materials. Grasses, moss, leaves, cornstalks, and even bits of fur or down feathers are carefully arranged to create a more comfortable and insulating environment for the eggs and young. This softer lining helps to cushion the eggs and provides warmth for the vulnerable newly hatched eaglets, protecting them from the rougher structural branches. The strategic importance of the nesting site cannot be overstated. It must be safe from ground-dwelling predators like raccoons or snakes and sheltered enough to offer some protection from severe weather. Furthermore, it needs to be within a reasonable distance of productive hunting grounds to ensure a steady supply of food for the growing family. The selection of an optimal nesting site is a crucial decision that significantly impacts breeding success. These magnificent eyries stand as symbols of the eagle's strength, perseverance, and commitment to its offspring. They are enduring monuments in the landscape, often visible from great distances, silent witnesses to countless generations of eagles taking their first flight. The nest is the heart of the eagle's territory, the cradle from which future kings and queens of the sky will emerge, ready to continue the cycle of life. Chapter 6: From Fledgling to Majesty, the Path to Adulthood. The transformation of a tiny, downy eaglet into a magnificent soaring adult is a journey fraught with challenges but marked by incredible development. This period of growth, from hatching to independence, is a critical phase in an eagle's life, laying the foundation for its future survival and reproductive success. Each stage brings new milestones, new skills to learn, and new dangers to overcome. In the first few weeks, growth is astonishingly rapid. The initial coat of soft natal down is soon replaced by a thicker, woollier layer of thermal down, offering better insulation. True feathers, known as pin feathers, begin to emerge first on the wings and tail, then gradually covering the body. These developing feathers are initially encased in a waxy sheath which the eaglet meticulously preens to help them unfurl. As their bodies grow, so too does their strength and coordination. The eaglets begin to stand at first unsteadily, then with increasing confidence. They engage in playful tussles with their siblings, behaviors that help develop their muscles and coordination. A significant amount of time is spent exercising their wings, initially with awkward flaps, then with more powerful beats, strengthening the muscles essential for flight. This wing flapping phase is a crucial precursor to their first flight. The stage of fledging, when a young eagle takes its very first flight, is perhaps the most perilous and dramatic moment in its early life. This usually occurs around 10 to 12 weeks of age, depending on the species. The decision to launch from the safety of the nest into the vast unknown is a monumental leap of faith. Sometimes, the parents may encourage a reluctant fledgling by withholding food or calling from a nearby perch. The first flight is often clumsy and short, sometimes ending in an undignified landing on a nearby branch or even on the ground. However, with each attempt, the young eagle's skill and confidence grow. They learn to navigate air currents, to control their descent, and to land with increasing precision. During this period, they remain close to the nest, still dependent on their parents for food, but gradually expanding their aerial explorations. Even after fledging, the young eagles, now termed juveniles, continue to rely on their parents for several more weeks or even months. They must learn the critical art of hunting. Initially, they may observe their parents, then perhaps attempt to scavenge or even steal food from them. Gradually, through trial and error, and perhaps some direct or indirect tutelage, they begin to make their own kills, honing the skills that will sustain them throughout their adult lives. The plumage of a juvenile eagle is typically quite different from that of an adult. For example, a young bald eagle is mostly dark brown, gradually acquiring the distinctive white head and tail over a period of 4 to 5 years as it reaches sexual maturity. This slow maturation process allows ample time for the young eagle to perfect its hunting techniques and learn the complexities of survival before it attempts to breed and raise its own young, completing the cycle. Chapter 7. Journeys on the Wind, the Great Eagle Migrations. Not all eagles undertake long seasonal journeys, but for many species, particularly those breeding in northern latitudes with harsh winters, migration is an essential survival strategy. These annual voyages, often covering thousands of miles, are driven by the fundamental needs for food availability and suitable breeding conditions. The instinct to migrate is deeply ingrained, a remarkable feat of endurance and navigation. The primary trigger for migration is the changing availability of food resources. As winter approaches in colder regions, lakes and rivers freeze over, making fish inaccessible for species like the bald eagle. Small mammals may hibernate or become harder to find under a blanket of snow. Consequently, these eagles must move south to areas where food remains plentiful throughout the winter months, ensuring their survival until conditions improve in their breeding territories. The timing of migration is often cued by environmental factors, such as decreasing daylight hours and falling temperatures. Eagles possess an innate sense of direction, believed to be guided by a combination of cues including the Earth's magnetic field, the position of the sun and stars, and familiar topographical landmarks like mountain ranges and coastlines. Experienced adults often lead the way, with younger birds learning the routes over successive journeys. Eagle migration is not typically a hurried affair. Many species, especially larger ones, utilize soaring flight to conserve energy. They ride on thermals, rising columns of warm air, and glide from one thermal to the next, covering vast distances with minimal wing flapping. This efficient mode of travel is crucial for conserving energy reserves needed for such long and arduous journeys. They may stop at traditional staging areas along the route to rest and feed. The distances covered can be truly astonishing. Some bald eagles breeding in Alaska or northern Canada may migrate as far south as the southern United States or Mexico. These journeys are fraught with peril, including storms, exhaustion, starvation, and the risk of collision with man-made structures. Only the fittest and most experienced birds successfully complete these epic annual treks. Upon reaching their wintering grounds, eagles will often congregate in areas with abundant food. These gatherings can be spectacular, with hundreds of birds sometimes seen in one location, particularly near open water where fish are plentiful or at sites with reliable carrion. They will remain in these warmer climes until the stirrings of spring signal that it is time to return north to their breeding territories. The return migration in spring is often more urgent, as eagles are driven to reclaim their nesting sites and begin the breeding cycle anew. The precise timing ensures they arrive as conditions become favorable for nesting and raising young. This incredible biannual pilgrimage, a testament to their resilience and navigational prowess, highlights the profound connection these birds have with the rhythms of the seasons and the vast landscapes they traverse. Chapter 8. Masters of Adaptation Thriving Against the Odds. The eagle's reign as an apex predator is not solely due to its size and strength, but also to a remarkable suite of adaptations that allow it to thrive in diverse and often challenging environments. These evolutionary refinements, honed over millennia, equip eagles with the tools necessary for hunting, survival, and successful reproduction. Each feature, from their eyes to their talons, plays a crucial role in their mastery of the skies. Perhaps the most legendary adaptation is their extraordinary eyesight. An eagle's eyes are disproportionately large for its head, possessing a far higher density of photoreceptor cells, cones for color and sharpness, and rods for low-light vision than human eyes. They are estimated to have vision 4 to 8 times stronger than ours, allowing them to spot small prey from miles away. A specialized bony ridge above the eye, the supraorbital ridge, shields their eyes from glare, acting like a built-in sun visor. Their formidable talons are their primary weapons for capturing and killing prey. Each foot is equipped with 4 incredibly strong toes, tipped with long, razor-sharp claws. The hind talon, known as the hallux, is particularly powerful and is used to pierce vital organs, ensuring a swift kill. The undersides of their toes are covered in rough spicules, providing a non-slip grip on struggling prey, especially slippery fish. The eagle's beak, large and sharply hooked, is another vital tool. While not typically used to kill prey, that is the role of the talons, it is perfectly designed for tearing flesh from a carcass. The sharp edges of the beak allow an eagle to efficiently dismember its catch, whether for its own consumption or for feeding its young. The strength of the beak is also evident in nest construction, where it is used to break and manipulate large branches. Eagles are masters of soaring flight, an adaptation that allows them to conserve vast amounts of energy while hunting or migrating. Their broad wings are perfectly shaped to catch thermal updrafts, allowing them to circle effortlessly for hours, scanning the ground below. This energy-efficient flight is crucial for covering the large territories they often command, or the extensive distances of their migrations. Many eagle species exhibit strong territorial behavior, particularly during the breeding season. They will fiercely defend their nesting and hunting areas from intruders, including other eagles. This territoriality ensures that they have exclusive access to sufficient resources to raise their young. Elaborate aerial displays, vocalizations, and even physical confrontations are used to establish and maintain these boundaries. Beyond these physical attributes, eagles also display remarkable behavioral adaptations. Their patience while hunting, their meticulous care for their young, and their ability to learn and adapt to changing environmental conditions all contribute to their survival. Some species have even learned to exploit human activities, for example, by scavenging at fish, processing plants, showcasing their opportunistic nature. These combined adaptations make eagles truly formidable and resilient creatures of the wild. Our flight through the world of eagles, exploring the intricate details of their lives, especially the profound bond between mothers and their young, now draws to a close. We have witnessed their incredible strength, their unwavering dedication, and the remarkable adaptations that allow them to command the skies. From the fragile beginnings in a lofty eyrie to their mastery as hunters and navigators, eagles embody the raw, untamed spirit of the wilderness, a constant source of awe and inspiration. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. The story of the eagle is a powerful reminder of the beauty and complexity that exists within the natural world, and the vital importance of preserving these magnificent creatures and the habitats they depend upon. Their continued presence enriches our planet immeasurably, a living testament to the enduring power of nature and the delicate balance that sustains all life. I hope this exploration has deepened your appreciation for these majestic birds. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing wildlife content as we continue to uncover the wonders of our planet together. Until next time, may your curiosity continue to take flight, and may you always find wonder in the wild.